north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort today. It's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And now in the box, Estevan Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Estevan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, but called a strike. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, winner go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Ground ball right side. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He really lit it up over the last few weeks, and it's no fluke, as he was just recognized as the American League Rookie of the Month. He's proving to be one of the bright young stars in Major League Baseball right now.
Fouled away. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Austin Meadows is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up and gone up into the second deck.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
DJ Stewart is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 8 home runs and 23 driven in.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Taken in by Simeon. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center, and it's 1-0 Baltimore.
I'm out to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a call.
Brad Keller will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Into the box, Alejandro Kirk. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter, Alejandro.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
That is good.
Next to dig in, Marcus Semien.
Semien.
First delivery to him. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 2-1 home. Guerrero stands at first with one out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. His career numbers against this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate is Austin Hayes. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ryu looks in. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count 2-2.
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now to bat, Brendan Rodgers, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Count even at 2-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And that one yanked just foul. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The O's lead. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the outfielder, Lourdes
The
Gurriel.
left fielder, Lourdes.
Now here's the first offering.
Gurriel.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Rendell Grichuk is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. McGuire, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 2-1 home.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Striding in is Jonathan Davis. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So the runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now the first pitch. Santiago Espinal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Alejandro Kirk would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he fouls this one off. He's set the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Meadows is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. And now the first pitch.
Leading off the Baltimore.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Guerrero in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ryu steps into his windup. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
This is foul right side. Now another 1-2.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play, because the guys up in the booth are getting tired. We're going to need a cup of coffee after this, AB.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gurriel is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Estevan Ramirez. He bounced out last time up. And that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Up with it, McGuire. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Joey Wendell digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. First pitch on its way.
Alejandro.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first
now
out.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 44 home runs, and 108 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now back, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And now Marcus Semien, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Guerrero, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Shortstop, Bo.
So stepping in is Bo Bichette, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Lourdes Gurriel.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. The final out at third. Not what you're looking for on offense, but the throw was a beaut to cut him down. More from the show Saturday. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Popped him up. Guerrero has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
And now the first pitch.
Austin
Comes set with the 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows is camped under this one. 1 gone. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. 50th pitch of the game on its way. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Next, here is Jonathan Davis. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The third baseman, number 5.
Digging in will be Santiago Espinal. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. 5th inning coming up. Ryu gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Pat Valaika is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To third. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. That brings up Tyler Nevin. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. The 1-0. Curveball that time, but he's not fooled as it's sent into right field for a base hit. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go?
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
So now into the box is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
High in the air out to center field. Hayes is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down. Stepping up is Estevan Ramirez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Joey Wendell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Popped him up. McGuire waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate here is Austin Meadows. Last time through was a base hit. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back. Left field.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Into the second deck and gone. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Left side, fielded cleanly. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next will be the designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit to third. He's right there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Austin Hayes, the next to bat. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Ryu comes set. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Austin Hayes becomes the first out of the inning. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Brendan Rodgers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Simeon's got it. There's 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back to Toronto after this. Sean Armstrong will head to the mound yet again as he'll be making his 90th appearance this season. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Stewart is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Second baseman.
Now it'll be Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Bo Bichette for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 5. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 misses off the plate. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lourdes Gurriel would be next. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. (2-0) to the Jays left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way, and it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Adam Simber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So now to the plate, Tyler Nevin. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Simeon's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
At the plate, Pedro Severino. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Gurriel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Stepping in once again is Estevan Ramirez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Cesar Valdez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now here is Reese McGuire, singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's the first out. Digging in next, Randall Grichuk. Lifetime versus this pitcher. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Valdez has tossed more than 120 innings to date and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Next, it'll be Santiago Espinal. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And they got him. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, and the inning is over. Jays add one more on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles 1. Taylor Saucedo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now the first pitch. Austin Meadows comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. One out, nobody on. Grounded to first. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Ready now is DJ Stewart, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1-0 the count. And now pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Baltimore down to their final strike. Fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have claimed the fourth consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Toronto win for a division-leading 98th time. Hyunjin Ryu wins for the 17th time, the top total on the staff. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits,